and welcome everyone to another episode of FPL Backbenchers. This is your host Somnath, and I'm joined by my co-host Anjan. Anjan, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. What about you?
Okay. Well, I'm not doing that well, fantasy-wise. Terrible game.
Fantasy wise, I am having a terrible game with me yet.
So terrible game week. I have achieved broken a new achievement actually. So I'm on a red arrow while I'm using a chip, and I'm on a free hit. So that's something that has never happened before. But anyways, as they say, there's everything a first time for everything. So I guess let's not speak about FPL altogether. What do you say?
What should you talk then? Champions League match?
Yeah, yeah. Presently, the Champions League match is going on. So City and Real Madrid, real exciting match. I thought City were absolutely walking through the match, but Madrid are back into it somehow now. So it's 3-2 right now in favor of City. Anyways, at the time of recording, the game week is still not over. We are waiting for the double game week fixture between Chelsea and United to get over. So that will bring a close to the start of game week. Small update: I do have a very sore throat, so might be coughing in between. Excuse me. Hopefully, I don't disturb you guys too much and don't ruin your listening experience. So, pretty straightforward game week coming up. Game week 35. No doubles, no blank. I think
Yeah,
season almost coming to a close, right?
yeah, true. Thank God it's coming to an end.
Why, thank God, it's not been a good season for you.
No, not at all. I was my highest rank. I think I achieved. It was I think 30K,
Okay.
and I'm like struggling in that 50K to 110K, 130K. I've been just moving around those particular places, ups and downs. Frustrating season for me, actually.
So it's been kind of a bit stagnant for you. Well,
Yeah,
similar for me. I think I had a very off kind of a start for anybody who has followed our entire journey from game week one itself. You guys will know I did not have the best of start, so I started with a 2.5 million overall rank, and then, well, gradually the things were getting better. I came up as high as I think somewhat around, not remembering, probably inside 50K or something like that. But since then, it's been all downhill. So I think it was going well till game week 29, and the last five, 6 game weeks have absolutely decimated the season as of now, at least. But still, yet 4 game weeks to go, two chips in hand. Anything can happen, as we have seen multiple times. So, yeah, all to play for. Some guys may be
yeah.
wondering there's a bit of background change behind me. So, there is some reshuffling in the production value due to some crisis on the spot that had to change the location a bit. So this is a bit of a makeshift kind of a setup. So please bear with us, guys. Anyways, as usual, please do like and subscribe to our channel and do share any feedback that you guys might have for us. We are absolutely open to any kind of feedback, craving for it actually, and do uh, share about our channel with your friends and family, and do like our videos. Helps to for others to find the video as well. Okay, so let's talk about, well, let's get on to the fixtures now. This is game week 35. I think before that we should talk about the game week that just actually not went by, that is still going on. So yeah, what did you make about the game week, Anjan?
Well, I think uh, we are like we expected City and Liverpool to dominate. I think Everton had a decent game. I wouldn't say they were very good, but yeah, they were quite okay type up to around 60 minute or 65 minute around. So they gave a game to Liverpool and City as usual. Well, expectation was there, but uh, I never thought that someone else will score that four goals and an assist. We always thought it might be someone like KDB, Sterling, Mahrez. Was they were expecting that actually.
It was a bit
Uh, uh,
anticlimactic to City, right?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
whenever usually the trend with City is when they go on a goal scoring route, yeah, there's no particular player that does it. It is entirely divided amongst the team. So,
yeah,
which was
exactly.
basically the idea that I had. I actually made a post on this about Twitter on Twitter as well. I posted my team and I said I don't know how I could have made such a bad free hit team. The post was obviously sarcastic for those who did not get that. But yeah, I had three City players and City scored 5 goals and they got absolutely nothing. And none of them were exactly very defensive minded players. So something like very uncharacteristic to City happened. I think since almost the Aguero days that a single player dominated all the scoring. So Gabriel Jesus out of nowhere. Kudos to anyone who got him. We certainly did not recommend him on the pod last week, so we won't be taking credit for that. But yeah, kudos to him. Absolutely banged in 4 goals. Even he got the assist for the
Assist.
goals that he did not score. 24 major, like, massive
Yeah,
points. But
24.
I have a bit of a confession to be honest. It was my birthday on Sunday, so I was not able to watch a single match on Sunday. So I have watched highlights in bits and parts. And yeah, Saturday I think I did watch the Arsenal match against United. But barring that, also again there was some birthday celebration and stuff. So yeah, things did not exactly pan out match watching wise. So I would be a bit dense as to the minute details about what happened in the match, but I am generally and specifically aware as to what happened in the match. City scored another goal, by the way, and it's 4-2 now. It's a damn exciting match that's going. Anyways, so yeah, as per, I mean, game week was a bit of a disappointment to be honest, because not only uh, even the pun that we spoke about, like Diego Jota, did not come out, did not
Yeah.
fulfill as such, right? And yeah, I went all out on Liverpool as well. The really sad thing is that I had Robertson and I free hitted him out for Trent Alexander-Arnold. So yeah, that was definitely, well, it's in hindsight. I cannot say it was judgment, error in judgment. Probably I could have doubled up on Liverpool's defense, but yeah, sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. Jota did not come through. Salah came off with a single assist. What I felt generally by watching the highlight that Everton were, I will not say competitive, but they were um, able to hold off Liverpool till almost 50 odd minutes. There was some luck not going in Everton's favor. Probably 50-50 penalty call.
Penalty shots.
Might be penalty, might not be penalty. Probably Sadio Mane should have got a red card.
Red card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, these are, I mean, there's nothing definitive. You cannot say that he should have got a red card, but um, probably should have been checked by the VAR, but it was not to be. Liverpool won. None of the usual people did anything. Even the first double game week fixture of Chelsea did not exactly pan out as we expected. I was very sure that Chelsea would keep a clean sheet, but what I was not sure that uh, James will completely miss out, because I feel this uh, James is kind of reaching the levels of Usman Dembele of Barcelona in terms of injury. Every now and then he's somehow injured. He's not playing. He suddenly drops off. Suddenly comes in. He plays one match. One match he plays as a wing back. Then he's injured again. So yeah, he's kind of become a very unreliable pick in FPL. At least there was this assurity that Tuchel is managing his minutes and he's playing in the centre back, right centre back role. But even that did not happen. Obviously, we did have the news that Rudiger will not play at all. So yeah, a lot of things like went absolutely everything that could go wrong possibly went wrong. Uh, Whoever had Alonso, kudos to them. Kai did not do anything. Mount did not do anything. Werner did not do anything. It was Pulisic who scored the goal. So I don't think anybody spoke about Pulisic. He's not even a confirmed starter.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I mean that about sums up the week. Leicester Villa was a draw, goalless draw at it. Villa have been absolutely I mean awful. Like they have been low key awful. It's worrying because theirs are the double game week fixtures that we are now looking at, because they I think have back to back double game weeks in 36 and 37.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure how
probably.
they are supposed to perform or what will their performance be, but I'm sure I'll still plumb for people like Matty Cash and Coutinho. But
I think in 36, I think in 36, Villa one game they are playing against Liverpool and they are playing away. So I don't think their prospect is that much exciting as such.
but it might not be exciting to us because we have different set of chips from basically the entire community. But whoever is having probably only bench boosted, I'm very sure that they will be loading up on Villa,
Yeah,
because they provide a root
I
boost of
think
37,
uh,
and also I think they are decent bench boost material for 36 as well.
now for the end of the season, I think three teams are like for the I think 3 to 4 teams are quite okay. It's like they are having more round of fixtures. One is Villa, one is Everton, one is Leicester, and I think Crystal Palace also double in 37. I think their fixtures are also decent enough.
Mhm.
I think for like bench boosting option, I think teams. I think like players from. I think players from this particular team they are quite cheap also, so they will like fit in your team quite well, like
The worrying
budget
thing
friendly.
about the four teams that you mentioned is, worryingly, all of them are in shocking run of form. I mean, even Villa, even Palace is kind of like standing a bit. Uh, they are in control of game, but they're not being able to finish off games. Uh, Demonstrated by the 0-0 last night against Leeds. So
And no, and like one more thing, I think Everton won't be a bad asset because I think they are fighting for the relegation. I
I
guess.
think they will be
Mm,
relegated. I'm sorry to
I
say,
guess.
like
mm,
Everton fans have nothing against Everton, but I don't know. I find the prospect of Frank Lampard and him managing a team very funny. Sorry for that,
uh,
but yeah, I
to
think
be honest, to be honest, I seriously think Leeds are in great danger.
Leeds are in great danger. Yeah, they probably should have won the match last night. Uh, I think they need 6 more points to be safe. Uh,
Yeah.
and if I have to look at Leeds' fixture, So assuming if they are to lose out their next three matches, which is against City, Arsenal, and Chelsea, they absolutely need points from one of these matches, or if not all of them, at least they need around 1 to 2 points, or at least a win out of these three. Then, yeah, obviously the last two matches, which are against Brighton at home and Brentford away, they become must win for them. So yeah, exciting for us. Wouldn't say it's exciting for Leeds, but yeah, it's exciting for us. Um, I think
I think for the last spot for the relegation battle, I think it's a fight between Burnley, Everton, and Leeds.
I somehow feel Burnley will be able to nick it somewhat. Uh, I'm not exactly sure on what is the fixture run for Burnley
No,
and
Burnley
Everton,
have
to
a
be honest.
decent run.
But I
I
was
know.
looking through
I
it last
think.
night. I think,
Hmm.
yeah, Burnley have a much more decent chance than Everton to stay up, I think. But that was just at a glance that I looked at the picture. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to see and check up on what is their pictures, to be honest. But coming back to the double game week discussion and everything, I think Everton are in a shocking form. I wouldn't be looking forward to be owning at the max more than one player. Probably Richarlison is the one. Uh, I don't even think Gordon is worth it. Um,
I
Real,
think like Gordon was more livelier than
but
Richarlison.
that's the thing. I think Gordon is more lively than actually producing points FPL wise. I think Dewsbury Hall is probably a better asset if you're going in that range. For Leicester, Leicester definitely has the better set of fixtures as well. 36. Um, so yeah, these are the things that have to be kept in mind. But enough about the double game week. As we were discussing about this game week, another surprise for this game week was James Ward-Prowse.
Yeah,
Southampton
consistency.
is very consistently inconsistent for almost the last 5 to 8 game week. Just
Yeah,
don't
I think five six
know what kind
games.
of Southampton will be turning up. Uh, so yeah, he was one of the highest scorer in the game week, surprise to everybody, and that's about it. Any other major talking point? Oh, Bruno Fernandes and Jorginho missing penalties. So do you think that hop, skip, jump routine has been figured out by goalkeepers?
Yeah,
Penalty
probably.
that looked
Ah,
like nobody can stop these kind of penalties. Both the penalties were well, Bruno missed, but Jorginho's was stopped. It was a good stop.
well, one more thing. I think whichever team United are playing, I think their left side is pretty weak. The player playing on the right side of the opposite team will definitely get you some points. I think it's been happening for I think last 4 5 game weeks.
Are you saying I should I be expecting points from Kai Havertz? Is that what you're telling me?
Kai Havertz, uh, Kai Havertz doesn't play from the right side probably.
Which side does he play from?
If he plays at the top,
Okay. In my mind, he plays then cuts in from the right. So who plays in the right? Mount.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I think honestly, if you ask me, I might be wrong. I think Warner might be best. I think probably Havertz, Mount, and Pulisic might start this match.
Werner might miss the match.
He might be best.
Okay.
It's my opinion, I guess.
All right. That will be absolutely the cherry on top of the beautiful pre-hit screen that I've created. The
I'm one of I yeah, I might be wrong, and you could find that Havertz is being best.
I have full faith. After Reece James benching, I would not be surprised about anybody else to be benched, to be honest. Reece James was not even benched, he was not in the squad. So, yeah,
He
anyways,
was not in the squad
uh,
actually.
yeah, wonderful. Uh, the free hit that keeps on giving to me. Uh, let's talk about the upcoming fixtures, right?
Yeah,
Because
sure.
talking about free hit and the last game week is already compounding on the headache that I already have. Let's not do that. I already have a sore throat, don't want to compound my headache. So, Newcastle against Liverpool. Do you see Liverpool breezing past Newcastle?
Yeah, I think Liverpool will beat Newcastle, but it won't be a very easy kind of match for them. I think Liverpool will just make it, probably winning it by 2-1.
Mhm. Resurgent Newcastle.
Yeah, pardon?
Resurgent Newcastle stopping
Yeah, yeah.
Liverpool. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's amazing to see. I think they were, I think when Eddie Howe joined, I think they were on 7 points. Now they are in, I think 39 or 30. They are, I think 39 or 43 points, I guess, right now.
They had not won any match in the first 14 or 15 matches, and then Eddie Howe came in, and right now they are, I think if I'm not wrong, they're gunning for the top 10. It's a record, by the way. It has never
Yeah,
been.
yeah, yeah. They are,
So,
I think 3 points behind Wolves right now.
yeah. So, yeah, it's never been done. It's a Premier League record for anybody who is not aware. Somebody who was as down as Newcastle in Christmas, they have never done this kind of recovery ever. So, yeah, kudos to Newcastle. Um, Liverpool, well, I think not much to talk about here. The usual suspects will be involved. I don't personally see anybody being majorly rested due to the Champions League match. But if you don't own a Liverpool player, I would wait on the Champions League match because the news came in that Firmino is injured for Champions League tie. So yeah, I'm pretty much expecting Mane, Salah, and Diaz to be starting in the Champions League fixture. So yeah, Jota
Yeah,
might get a look in. If you're looking at Jota, he should be starting the Newcastle match. And Salah is always there. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Um, I would say 3-0 to Liverpool. I don't see them conceding as well. Bruno Guimaraes is in a brilliant patch of form, but yeah, I think he might miss out on this match scoring wise. Been a revelation, right? The wrong
yeah,
Bruno we got on
exactly.
double game weekend. Anyways, Aston Villa Norwich.
Yeah,
Genuinely cannot call this game.
this would be an interesting match. I think Norwich, they already know they are being relegated. They would rather play free flow football right now rather than being quite defensive and all those stuff. And we have been seeing this recently, looking to the scoreline. Even like United could beat them and score 3 goals. So, so I expect it to be a high scoring match. I'll go for a 3-1 Aston Villa win.
I'm not sure about high scoring because Aston Villa have been absolutely stumping in form. But I do hope that would have been my prediction, but I will like restrain my prediction a bit after seeing the Villa slump kind of a sort of a thing. Probably go for a I don't know 2-1 win. It can be a Norwich win as well. Yeah, give the home side the benefit of the doubt. 2-1 to Aston Villa. Southampton Crystal Palace, I think this has all the potential to be a nil-nil or a 3-all kind of a match.
1-1 draw.
Yeah, it will be some
I
sort of a draw, or it
Yeah.
will be. Crystal Palace absolutely blowing away Southampton, or it can be a goal fest. It's very weird. You cannot really call what will. Palace are generally good. They will be in control of the match. So that control factor is there. They will have the major lion's share of the possession. Uh, Southampton, don't know. They do rely a lot on if WordPress is getting a free kick around in and around the box or not. They're getting a penalty or corner or something like that. Yeah. So I think I'll change my answer to Palace winning this match. Probably. Go for 2-0 Palace.
I will still go for a 1-1 draw in this match.
Any we'll discuss transfers later. Okay. Watford against Burnley.
Yeah,
One
this
thing.
should be an exciting match.
Yeah, this is one of those must-win matches for Burnley. They don't need to win this one.
I think Burnley will just sneak it, probably winning it by 1-0.
I think we'll see a lot of 1-0 kind of scoreline from Burnley going forward. They will
Exactly.
try to make that formula work out for them. 1-0 to Burnley. Wolves against Brighton.
I think Wolves would win this match, probably by 1-0.
I don't know how to call this match. Absolutely. I think this can be a nil-nil. I know I'm being very sadistic when I'm predicting this kind of scoreline. I'll go for a 1-all draw. Okay. So another one of the hot games of the game week would have to be Leeds against Man City, which will round off your Saturday. So what are your predictions considering Man City are playing today? Yeah, they have a fair enough stretch.
Uh,
I think.
no, they have. I think they have fair enough rested players also.
Mhm.
I think they have. I think they have those enough qualities in them to easily pass this Leeds United side.
Mhm.
I would go for a 3-1 win by City.
City will concede. Oh,
Yeah, I think so.
oh,
Because I think Leeds are playing at their home. I think the home crowd will be there. I think they would concede.
okay. So Foden, Jesus, and I think Mane started tonight. So
Mm.
who do you think starts against the
Uh, I think Jesus, Foden, and Starling starts this one. Or I guess might be
I
Foden,
think
Starling,
yeah,
or might be Foden, Starling, and Grealish starts this one.
I would probably go with that. Sterling, Grealish, and probably Foden or Jesus. Yeah. So we do have people who do predict the City lineup. If you guys don't follow that, so you can follow FFS Scout Luke Luke Disable. He is somebody who has been consistently predicting the City lineup with a very healthy amount of success. And also the team at the rate of Jump the Wave. So they have also been successfully almost predicting the City and the Chelsea lineup throughout the season. So do give this give this guys a follow, or you can also follow Anjan. He has all the insights to Chelsea's teams. Just he forgets to tell that these changes won't be playing. Anyways, moving on. Um, Everton against Chelsea. And then any news that you are hiding from us regarding Chelsea?
No,
Keep
no, no,
keep
no.
it yourself.
I never know, but yeah, I did warn you that okay, I did warn you about James,
Anjan's
but
warning will be backhanded warning, so they would not be
no,
like, hey, he might not be starting. He's like, yeah, he does not have that much potential. which might bring you question yourself. Anyways, yeah. So you were saying, how do you see this match going? Everton against Chelsea.
Well, it mainly depends upon our next match, which we would be playing against United. If we win this match, I think uh, probably we would secure the top three.
If you
Uh,
win this match, you secure the top three. Really? Mathematically, you're saying?
oh
Okay.
no, 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 almost, I guess.
All okay. All right.
Hmm.
So
So
you
like,
guys win this match and then lose all the rest of the matches. Is that fine?
no, it's not happening. I think it would be a tough match for us. But yeah, I think we generally play
So
better away from home, and we have been like struggling in our home matches. So I see Chelsea winning it probably by.
you guys are better away from
Uh,
home. Everton are better at home. So yeah,
hmm.
it'll be interesting to see.
I would go for a 2-1 Chelsea win.
Lampard trying to stop Chelsea. I would. I think it will be a comfortable win for Chelsea. To be honest, uh, I will. I think yeah, I'll go for a 2-0 or a 3-0 probably. I don't see a repeat of the performance that Everton gave against Liverpool against Chelsea. To put it in a simpler way, so it should be far too easy for Chelsea to be honest. Spurs
Hope
against
so.
Leicester. Yeah, Spurs
Yeah,
against Leicester.
again, I think Spurs
Before we
attack
move on
has
to Spurs
dried
against
up.
Leicester, one small question: will Lukaku not feature at all this season anymore?
Um, I think he would play in some parts, but mm, he's now, I think, out of favor for sure.
Okay, cool. Spurs against Leicester.
I think Spurs attack has dried up after Doherty's injury. I don't know how it's related, but um, I think in last two matches, I think they had just one or two shots on target. I think Spurs had like everything to play for. Brentford had nothing to play for, but it felt like completely opposite to me. Like Spurs had nothing to play for, but Brentford were playing for everything. So I I really don't know which parts will play. And again, Leicester, they are fully focused on Europa Conference League, so they would probably play their second team. So I would go for a Spurs win, probably winning it by 2-1.
Some are saying this slump in form of Spurs is due to the fact that Harry Kane has lost motivation once again after learning that he are signing talent for their team. But anyways, jokes apart,
No, no, there there has been another rumor that Conte is about to leave for
well,
PSG.
all those are basically rumor. Antonio and uh, Pochettino are supposed to be doing a swap job for
Yeah.
the manager thing. All speculations right now, guys. There's nothing to the Harry Kane story as well. I'm sure he's a professional player, should not be getting demotivated like that. But yeah, you never know. You might be. Uh, yeah, well, to me, it's a conflict being an Arsenal fan. I don't mind Spurs losing, but it's very difficult as a fantasy manager to be predicting actually. But I actually do predict Spurs to turn around in this match. I would go for a 3-1 win against Leicester.
Cool.
Especially, I think Leicester will be playing in the Europe, right? In Europe.
Yeah. Yeah, they have like both their matches in Europe. This home and away time, just in between the Spurs match. Like
So
they will
first
play.
match will be in the between
Yeah.
between the two. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So yeah, I think their concentration and focus would be on that. They
Hmm.
would be pretty tired and exhausted after that particular match against whoever they are playing. I don't know who they are playing in the Europa Conference game. So I would assume that Spurs should be winning this match quite comfortably. I'll go for a 3-1. Right. Decent shout out for captaincy. Actually, I think if you
I
progressively
think.
think about it,
I
there
think.
aren't many good, better captaincy options.
I think. Yeah. I think San is also a very good shout. I think San has a very
Value
decent
for
record at home.
value. Absolutely. We will come to captaincy. So, West Ham against Arsenal. What are your views?
My views are quite similar to the Spurs and Leicester match. I guess attacking wise, Arsenal have been very good recently.
Mhm.
Mm, and I think West Ham are more focused in Europe. So I see Arsenal winning it comfortably, probably by 3-1.
I will not probably go as far as 3-1. I do hope Arsenal win. It's difficult to call. Uh, Saka's, I don't know if he's injured or not, but he is presently orange flag in FPL. That's a bit of a concern. I still think he should be playing. But in saying that, I don't think it will be
Oh,
as
oh,
high scoring as a 3-1.
just one thing to ask: why isn't Martinelli playing right now? Why? Why is he being consistently benched?
Martinelli is not playing right now due to the fact that we are missing Tierney in our team. So when Tierney was playing in our team, Tierney used to create a lot of the build-up play that right now is being compensated by ESR doing that on the job because Martinelli is pretty direct as a player, and Tavares is somebody who cannot do that build-up play in the counter attack as such because he also is a direct kind of a player. So to have that build-up player on the left hand side, ESR is being featured into that, and also for similar reason for that directness quotient, NKTI is playing. So when you will see that NKTI is being switched for Lacazette, I think Martinelli would be starting in the left hand side position. So kind of a grouping, if that makes sense. So yeah, the directness of Martinelli is compensated by Nketiah being direct, and the creativity of Tierney is being compensated by ESR playing over there and doing the helping in the bit up there. So yeah, if the question is whether we should hold on to Martinelli, I'll probably suggest that if you have not because he will not play, he might play, he might score big as well, but it's quite unpredictable right now whether he starts or not. Last few game weeks, I am personally a Martinelli owner for the last I don't know 4 5 game weeks since he has not been delivering points. So I've received points like 1 2 3 0 1. These are his last 5 game week points. Pretty disappointing. Last match of the game week, United against Brentford. I'm in a very unique position since I played my free hit. So I have double United players, or rather triple United players in Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, and Diego Dallo. So yeah, you can imagine how important this match is for me. Go
I
ahead,
would
and
go for a 1-1 draw.
okay, that was exactly what I wanted to hear. So I I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I'm not sure United has what it takes to beat a team like Brentford. It's very odd to say that, but yeah, I would like to give the home advantage, I guess. So I'll go for 2-1 favor of United. Any interesting differential or punt that comes out in
Uh,
your mind or strikes for this game?
Thing point wise, I guess. Uh, and
Finding
Nikita,
our must-haves. I mean, even not about funds as well. Like any that you feel that I must have in this game.
well, I think you definitely need a city mid, like a city attacker, be it a midfielder, be it a forward. I think you definitely need one. And apart from that, I think must have. I don't know. Most of the people have Salah, but we won't be having Salah anymore in our team. So, uh, so yeah, I think
Yeah, I think
probably.
Salah is probably a must-have as must-have
Yeah,
as you can probably have in the game. So if
I
you
think
have
probably Espard's attacker in this match, be it Kane or Son.
to, so couple of things. First, if you are somebody who is waiting to do transfers and figuring out who to get, absolutely urge you to wait for the European ties to get over. It's worth waiting. It's not right now worth playing the money game. You will that money will not come in any use for you. Secondly, I think a lot of us were waiting for the City double game week announcement thing to fall so that we can actually make our decisions. So as prolonged as it gets,
Just one more thing to add. I think I just before coming to the pod, I think I like read a tweet of Van, and he said, wait till Friday. If till Friday City game isn't announced, then it's quite sure that City game would fall in 37.
there you have it. What I was about to tell, Anjan has interrupted me and told it. So yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
about to say. Anyways, so
okay.
uh, it's looking likely as postponed as it's getting, it's looking likely that it probably will fall into 37. Captaincy option, Anjan, for you this game week out of this,
I
not
think
for your team. Do you think who do you think out of these fixtures is the captaincy option stand out?
I think like if you can like correctly guess which particular city mid would be starting, I think that would be the perfect thing. I think KDB is almost nailed. I think he is a very decent captaincy option. I think probably one of Kane or Son is also a decent captaincy option. And I don't know you would believe me or not, but I think Aston Villa asset, probably Coutinho, he's also a very good asset for like captaincy option.
True. To synthesize that, if you can't own KDB, then probably if you're not that kind of a daredevil who can predict and who has a tarot card that you can predict which city midfielder will start and bank, then probably Spurs at assets are the way to go. That's what the consensus is from me and Anjan. Anyways, so let's move on to Anjan's team. Like, uh, wow, you still have Ramsdale in goal. Love you for that.
I
I just
couldn't.
hope I no no I do miss actually. I miss having Ramsdale in my team. I don't have him for a very long time now. So Ramsdale in goal, Trent, Cancelo, James, who is surprisingly your vice captain. Brilliant. Jota, Saka, Havertz, Sterling, Werner, Eddie Nketiah, and Harry Kane. Have you done any transfers already?
No, no,
Or
no, no,
no?
no,
So
no.
you took a minus how much?
16,
Took a
16.
minus 15 last time around. Wow.
Yeah,
You almost played a wild card for yourself. Brilliant.
yeah.
So who were your transfer ins on this brilliant minus 16 journey?
Uh, I removed Bruno Fernandes. I remember. I removed Weghorst.
Not interested in
Disaster.
who you removed. We are interested in who you got in.
Acha, I got Sterling, Jota, Havertz, Warner, and Nikit. I think and
You
Nikit.
already had James in your team.
Yeah, I already had James in my team.
Okay. And you were sure that he'll not start, and you did not feel like you should transfer him out.
No, no, I said you earlier that I if I didn't have James in my team previously, I wouldn't have bought him.
James for the team. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. So I see interestingly that your captaincy is on Havertz, which is
No, 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 no. It's from the last week actually.
okay.
I it would probably be changed. I think it might go to Sterling or it might go to Kane.
Okay. So any transfers that you're looking to have, or you're looking to roll, or you're looking to live like a daredevil? What's the plan?
Yeah, you you never know. I can like I can go for the I can go for another -8 or -12. You never know.
So what are in the plans? What is the
No,
thought process?
my plans are right now. I would probably be looking to sell Kai Havertz.
Hmm.
I may go for Philip Coutinho.
Hmm.
That's the particular transfer I'm like keen on. And if I see, I think that's all for me.
Cool. You obviously have only one transfer. Any money in the bank, or like all invested into the team?
I think point two or point three is there.
Okay. Moving on to my team, I have Pope in the goal, and
Just well, do you think I should do something with my team? Any suggestion from your side?
no, I think your team is pretty damn perfect. Probably, yeah. It's not something that you should like necessarily go out and change. But ideally, I would not have a Arsenal attacking double up. But yeah, I think it's not a urgent m- removal as well in that sense. Looks decent, looks very good. Anyways, my team is Pope, Cancelo, Robertson, Thiago Silva, Kulusevski, Martinelli, Fernandez, Barnes, Ronaldo, Weghorst, and Harry Kane. Captaincy is currently on Harry Kane. I've got one free transfer. I think I have got nothing in the bank. Uh,
I
Honestly,
don't
I'm
like
looking at a -8. think-
I say
Yeah,
which are
that
the
was
transfer?
that was my initial reaction when the last game week deadline got over and the game got updated, and I looked at my team and I was like, I should probably take a -8. Basically, I'm not happy about my midfield, so Fernandez has to go. I am a bit dicey about whether I should be removing Barnes or I should not be removing Barnes. Will again depend on my chip strategy. Can't believe I'm saying that again. But it will depend on my chip strategy if I'm playing the free hit chip in 36 or if I'm not playing the free hit chip in 36. And Martinelli has to go probably. So players I'm looking at is basically not something very fancy. I'm just looking to cover base. I My transfer in thought process was to get Coutinho. Uh, Apart from Coutinho, I think I don't have Salah in my team, so I probably would like to go for Jota. Uh, Probably somebody like a Foden or a Grealish. I don't know because I cannot afford a KDB. So that is what my thought process is right now. Um, I will. I think I'll keep Ronaldo for this game week. I think he is okay. decent enough asset to have this game. If I sell Ronaldo and Bruno,
Then
I have a lot of money. But yeah, but if I get
so
a
like
two, like if Jesus is playing, then yeah, probably Ronaldo to Jesus it might be on card. But I'm not sure if Jesus will be starting or
so I just want to ask you something. Your captaincy for next week, you are thinking, provided you take that -8 and you go for Coutinho and someone like Foden and someone like mm, Jota. So who would be your captaincy? It would be
not.
still Harry
I'm
Kane.
toggling between Kane and Ronaldo, but I think the proposition itself is a very foolish one, wherein I'm considering to captain somebody from United. Uh, but yeah, I think you never know. Coutinho might also be in contention. So yeah,
Cool.
we'll be doing a bit of kind of living in the moment kind of stuff. I think season wise, I'm not seeing pretty much over, but whatever targets I have probably would not be achieved. So yeah, like would give it a go. These
Okay,
are
cool.
initial preliminary thoughts. I think probably
And
having
like
to take a closer look at the fixtures might suggest some different transfer altogether than I'm suggesting right now. Yeah,
and you have triple captain and one free hit left. So you are probably using both the chips in 36 and 37.
probably not confirmed. Probably
Okay, cool.
if I play 36 triple captain and if I see my team is manageable in 37, I might play free hit in 38 as well. So, yeah, probably
So like triple captaincy, your candidate are
not sure. I will wait probably for Vardy. I don't know if Vardy will be fit or not. Seems like a decent triple captaincy option. Depends a lot on City actually, to be honest. But then again, I had three players in my free hit team from City, so you never know what happens on a free hit.
I think KDB would be a decent shout for triple captaincy.
Depends a lot if they are progressing into the final round. If they are
I
doing
think
well,
I think final is after gaming 38.
yeah. But if they are progressing, that means the second leg will also be there. How intense is the second leg? So a lot of things depends on that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but I mean,
Completely.
I think barring injury and all, definitely, if Liverpool lose out any match in between, then that is also a factor. I don't think Liverpool will
Yeah.
be losing out in any match, but yeah, a lot of factors do come into play. I'm not sure the team that I have, everybody will be playing game week 38 or not. So yeah, good to have an option of per free hit. But yeah, let's see what happens.
True. Anyways,
Anything else? Oh, Tina Livramento is out for the season. So
yeah, he is out for I think
apparently
nine
he
to
was
ten
an
months.
Arsenal target. So yeah, that's why I'm even more
Yeah,
concerned about the
he,
news.
I think we had the first buy option call or something like that
Yeah, you guys
in
had,
May.
but apparently there was a very kind of he was like right up in the shortlist, and well, anyways, we wouldn't obviously be going for him anymore. So, but he, I think, speedy recovery to him. It's a very good talent. Uh, Sad that ACL has injured a lot of careers. Hope it does not does his career.
Yeah.
On that
Anyways,
very sad and somber note, we will finish off this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. For people, there are a lot of people who are on wildcard. So, any suggestions for people who are on wildcard, Anil? Because people would be doing the bench boost in 36 players
So
to
like,
target.
yeah, I think if you're, I think I had said already the players and the teams to target. I think Leicester, Aston Villa, Everton, Crystal Palace.
Mhm.
I don't know. Crystal Palace have a double game week. I think Crystal Palace doesn't have a double game week in 36. I think Leicester, Aston Villa, Everton, they have, I think, decent double game week. I think.
Arsenal has,
Uh,
Spurs have, Liverpool have a double game.
I Yeah. I think Spurs double game week is quite tricky. I guess one game is against Liverpool and one game is against Arsenal. Arsenal have a decent double game week. One game is obviously the North London derby for them. I think, but I still think Aston Villa, Everton, and like Aston Villa, Everton, Leicester, they are the cheap kind of players you will get for your bench boost. And apart from that, I think Liverpool, Spurs, Arsenal, probably Chelsea. I think Chelsea has also a double game week, and
Would you go
City.
for
Yeah,
Chelsea players though? Because Chelsea have a FA Cup final right after, so
yeah.
it is suspected to be heavy rotation for the second match. So would you advise people to go for Chelsea players on for double game week? Because essentially that might become a single game week player.
Look, the problem is that we need those kind of momentum also, and we need to manage the people who are like more prone to injuries and all those stuff. I think apart from all those condition and all those, I think 2 3 players would definitely start all the 3 matches. I think the gap is also quite decent enough.
5 matches, 5 days, 3 days, and 2 days. So who are these 2 3 players that will be starting all the matches? Make it easy for our
Uh,
view.
I think probably one of them is Mount.
Hmm.
One of them is Mount, probably. One of them, I think it is Thiago Silva.
Okay. Thiago Silva will be
Or
starting all the 3 matches. Wow.
yeah, yeah. I think it might be Rudiger also. I think Alonso is also one of them, and I think one of Havertz or Warner would definitely start all the 3 matches.
Cool. So anybody looking to target Chelsea players, who could be getting in, gives me an idea. I should keep Thiago Silva. I already have him in my team. So yeah, good. That's it from us, guys. Uh, hope your arrows are green. Have a wonderful game week ahead, and hope you finish your season on a real high. Good night. Good luck. Bye bye. The bye from Anjan as well, who is absolutely confused what to say now.